Alright, what's up y'all, LakerFan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, here to showcase how my 6'11" center is dominating NBA 2K23 from points to rebounds to assists to defending to shot blocking, steals. Everything is going absolutely crazy. So this build has zero shooting on it. I know a lot of people are in the comments of a lot of different build videos that I've been uploading as far as I would never make a non-shooting build. You can't fit that with randoms. I understand that. I totally get it. I obviously know that, but then you have dudes like this who aren't good at shooting and they're shooting 15% from 3 on a shooting build. So personally, I am of the belief that if I know that I'm not going to be a great shooter, because I have rarely been a great shooter in 2K, I'm going to commit to my play style and what works for me, like a lot of you guys should, and commit to the play style that works for you. And I'm on a 6'11" inside center going crazy. Like, I truly do believe this thing has been dominating for me. As you can see, 8.3 points per game, 7.5 rebounds per game, and I've played over 100 games. So I have a lot of things backing up this. And I'm not gonna lie, as I've played more, this is getting to that 80 threshold as well for the field goal percentage. So this doesn't have extreme close shot. It doesn't have extreme, like, you know, standing dunk or anything yet. It does get 90 standing dunk, but I don't have that yet. I only have like 64. Obviously, the build still needs to be grinded up a little bit. But anyway, we're out here with like 2 guards. I would call Kitchen like the oversized PG, Zeke kind of the small PG. But you're going to see a lot of the build's capabilities shown in this gameplay. And whether these guys are good or not, I truly do believe you guys will see how the build moves, and you're going to see like really what this thing is capable of. And it truly is crazy if you ask me. So already 1 steal right there. Kitchen's out on the break. Nice little freebie assist. We're not going to count that obviously, but you know, then we have this inbound defense. Now I want to tell you guys about the inbound defense. All right, I'm lined up at the big man, and you are going to see constantly I'm able to just kind of lurk around in the lanes as long as my 2 guards on the backside are kind of lurking around. Like, as you can see, they don't have to like get beat up court or anything like that. It can be all on me because I have great speed at this big man position, and I feel like I can recover even if I miss on a steal or something like that. All right, moving along, we kind of skip a little bit part of the gameplay right there. Just want to show you guys the interesting stuff. So as you can see, get through the pick and roll. You do get kind of bumped sometimes on those slips, but it is what it is. I'm learning how to maneuver that stuff as well. You're gonna see I end up playing a little bit of size defense right here with Kitchen, and I low-key do get drove by a little bit. I'm a little bit on him. I feel like I'm playing for the chase down, but boom, Kitchen gets banged on a contact dunk with no meter. That's tough. That's definitely tough. So we're gonna let Kitchen try and get his get back right here, and you're gonna see we can still work the pick and roll with taller builds as well. I gotta say, Kitchen is moving pretty solid on this 6'9". I truly do believe it's very capable as a ball handler, and really, I think he's on a 6'8" too. He made 2 different builds. He recreated it as 6'8". I'm gonna be showcasing you guys a 6'8" point guard build as well because they're looking so crazy, bro. I cannot believe how amazing these tall like point forward type builds are looking. And really, I'm not gonna lie, like it's a tough look for the builds that are maybe 6'1" and below and stuff like that, because obviously you don't even get dominated on defense in that aspect either. If anything, Kitchen's build defensively is actually pretty loaded. So I mean, you can see we're playing like the front back D as far as pick and roll stuff goes with me and him. I'm able to pass that stuff off between him and me, able to get the block right there, out of bounds off him, our ball. And here's where we're going to start amping stuff up a little bit. So you're going to see that dude was stuck in an emote. Kitchen hits me mad late anyway though, but it works out. I have really only 64 standing dunk on this build, but I have been absolutely dunking like crazy on this. It's been something to see, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with 90 standing dunk and big man contact dunks as well. What the big man contact dunk is going to look like added on with the meter included as well. I mean, it's going to be a really cool thing. So right there you can see Zeke, nice little rotation out to the perimeter, ends up getting enough contest to make it an open, not anything crazy. Now this clip right here is probably something pretty light, but as you can see, speed does still play a factor in rebounding. I mean, I know it's crazy like to say like, oh, maybe a 7'3" couldn't have got this. This is a pretty freebie rebound, but again, just keep in mind like a double team is up here right now and a shot is going up and I'm still near the 3-point line, and I'm able to get down here before this guy is, establish position, and kind of play the board just based off of where I think it's gonna go. And you still have crazy good range. Boom, as you can see, he's back with the standing dunk. Now we're on the inbound defense and I'm over here lurking, able to actually literally just even bump it, pass out to Kitch on the worm, absolutely destroying people on rebounds. Again, up with the putback. I have 64 standing dunk. I mean, I don't understand how it's working so good, but it does. And again, back on the inbound D, like we're on this stuff every single time, putting pressure on them. Whether I'm burning adrenaline or not, it is what it is. As you can see, we're still going up with the 1 bar, and we're still able to get the block. All right, now here's where we're gonna get into some of the fun stuff. So as you can see, Kitchen, like I said, is playing on ball D. I'm kind of just flying around everywhere. You can see I go for the jump right. I go for the passing lane first and foremost, but boom, get the block. I grab the rebound and gets out of my hands. Kitchen hits me. I'm gonna go for a little bit of what I thought was gonna be a spin dunk or spin lay, but either way, now Mr. Hot Dog Head right here is gonna be pressing up on me. I go for the contact dunk, boom, bang on the dude coming up off the corner. And as you can see, we're getting in his face so bad. I'm able to get the passing lane again on the inbound, and I mean, bro, you can see Zeke's low-key moving off that hop back jumper stuff too, even on cold. That's big time. Catch the standing lob again. I cannot stress enough, 64 standing dunk. It's so crazy that I'm able to do that stuff, and you really could budget and benefit your build off that as well, and really only go with like 70 standing dunk as well with yours. But anyway, I mean, going crazy with this stuff, like 14, 4, and 1, and then 4 steals as well, like 2 blocks, 7 for 7 in the field goals. I understand, like I said, these guys might not be the greatest or by any means, but you've seen I'll show you the averages actually after this as well. But I mean, really, like, I cannot begin to explain enough like how dominant this build has been at the center. We hit them with the worm again and again, put back on the standing dunk, 64 standing dunk. I can't believe it works like that so well. But anyway, just wanted to showcase to you guys maybe the attributes, the animations and stuff like that, what the build is looking like, all my averages, and again, just showcase gameplay of this and explain to you, and maybe I'll have more moving forward in other videos as well. But this one, I wanted to get you guys the animations, the badge loadouts, what I've been using for the build, all this, like the dribbling that I do and stuff like that on this, even though I haven't showcased it a whole lot. I plan to, I promise you guys I plan to, but it's obviously just so much stuff to post in this early 2K23. But again, just one last look at the stat sheet. 4 steals, 2 blocks, 5 boards to their 3 as a team. Obviously, could have done a little bit better on that, but it requires people to miss shots. So, you know, it is what it is. 16 points on 8 for 8 finishing. And again, there's so many times that I'm just creating my own basket off the steals. Whether we're working with Kitchen or Zeke off putbacks, I don't even know if I showcased much pick and roll, but I actually just dropped a video yesterday showcasing really good pick and roll tips as well with me and Zeke playing with the true pure lock. So if you want to check any of that stuff out, feel free to. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the actual gameplay and show you all the badge loadouts and stuff that I've been running, and show you all of the animations that we have as well. Alright, so here we are on the 6'11". I'm going to pretty much be calling this the Giannis build right here. Obviously, I created it and actually uploaded all of the true ratings on my YouTube channel as far as what it had. I do want to let you guys know a couple of things as we get into the animations of this, and I just want to go to that first because this is very important for you to know. So, as far as the animations that you can equip, I want to let you guys know for the layups, if we go into this, and you can see you actually can like scroll into this, and I have now learned if you click in the right stick, you can now see this. As you can see, a lot of these, like a ton of these, are restricted, but as you can see, most of them for the reason of height under 6'10", height under 6'10". You could have like jelly, height under 6'10", height under 6'10", height under 6'5", height under 6'5". For long athlete, you actually could get this with 88 driving layup. I only gave the build 85. So I do regret that to an extent. I really do wish that I could get 3 more driving layup to get that long athlete package. I think that'd be by far a whole lot better than most of what I can work with right here, with like the Ben Simmons, Jokic, got George Gervin, and Joel Embiid. That's pretty much it, as you can see. Dominant big, but I'm not a huge fan of this either. And you may be asking, well, why not just equip Circus? It says you have it owned. Well, it's on a different build. So just keep that in mind, because as you can see, like, you can't put that on. If I go into my layup animations, it's not going to let me put it on. It's restricted. So that is one thing. I will say another thing is probably the pass style. So you're going to see if I go into the animation store as well, playmaking moves, and down to pass style, if I click in the right stick, there are some really cool ones in this. Like, I think LaMelo Ball and Magic Johnson are fire, but as you're gonna see, like, you could get literally LeBron at 75. So I don't know if this impacts the actual pass speed. I'm not sure what it truly does as far as like competitive reasons, but who knows, maybe I'll regret not having 5 more pass accuracy either. So just a couple things that I wanted to give you guys to look out for and just, you know, keep in mind for sure. But anyway, into my own actual animations. Like I said, we have the Embiid layup package, we have the hop jumper for KD. You can still do these even with 70 ball handle for sure. You just have to use your right stick to be able to hold the dribble and keep your dribble pretty much. If you do it with the X, it's going to make you pick the ball up or try and shoot it. Dribble style, we have Pro. I've been trying Embiid and Pro back and forth, and I think Pro is better personally. Signature size up, Ben Simmons, size up escape package, LeBron. It's big time. This is by far your best dribble move that you got. It's good for the hop backs. It's good for the size ups all the way to the side, or the ball hand, off hand, whatever the case may be. And we'll just let this play out so you can see the hop back, because truly, the hop back is by far the best animation in here. You can see that nice little behind the back, and then boom, the hop back right there too. So definitely nice. LeBron James moving crossover, also very nice. It's that animation right there when moving up the court. The between the legs is also pretty solid too. Moving behind the back, you cannot get any animations except for normal and basics, so that's unfortunate. But moving spins, we have Andrew Wiggins. Obviously, as you can see, the triple threat, Michael Jordan. You can get this on any build. There's no requirements or anything like that, but it's obviously the fun one to just kind of flick down on your stick and you can put the ball in their face and stuff like that. But anyway, for the dunk style, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about this. All I have is literally quick drops off one, and then I have all the contact dunks. Now, I do have, as you can see, the rim pulls. We got the two regulars, and I think the two regulars are by far the best. They're just so quick, so efficient. They really should up the standard on this too, like they did the quick drops off one, but I didn't complain about it enough, so they probably just didn't make any change. So anyway, as far as the standing dunks that we are going to get eventually, as you can see, like I said, I don't have my standing dunk at a very high level. It's literally 70 right now, and I could literally still even get the pro standing contact dunks and the elite standing contact dunks as well. We still have, however, the 1 foot moving contact dunks between the pro and elites, and then the 2 foot moving contact dunks between the pro and elites too. So this build literally gets 6. I literally mean it, 6 contact dunk packages. And then again, all we have is the quick drops off one for the 1 foot moving dunks. Now, I do plan to maybe put on more dunk packages like windmills, 360s, stuff like that, because low-key, I am hearing word that it is true that it does boost your takeover as far as doing flashy dunks. I know Mike Wang did mention it, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try as well. But as you can see, as far as the signature dunk packages, we don't have any of these equipped. I don't really want to like spice things up way too much out of my control. I'd like to be able to control what kind of dunk animations I'm getting personally. But anyway, as far as the alley-oops, we have all these equipped. You can see there's actually a Zion Williamson alley-oop package now too, which is 87 driving dunk and 60 vert. But other than that, you only need 85 and 70 as far as driving dunk requirements, so that's that. As far as the contact dunks, it's the same thing that's tied to its actual like regular dunk package. And I gotta say, you can snag these things. You can absolutely secure like alley-oop contact dunks. These animations are hilarious too, for that matter. But you definitely can pull these off. 100%. I've seen so many of them, and you can even still get the big contact dunk packages as far as the alley-oops too. That's so fire. I can't wait to unlock the actual full potential of this build. But anyway, that's all for that. As far as the badge sort of loadouts and stuff like that, I'll give you a good idea for what I've been working with. So what's very convenient about this build compared to other slasher type builds is the fact that you get poster in tier 2, you get slithery and limitless takeoff in tier 1, and then honestly, I love aerial wizard. This has been working really good for me. I have been, like I said, catching lobs like crazy with it and without it. Just trust that 100%. Fearless finisher on silver and bronze acrobat. I'm personally not of the belief that things like bully really matter. I only get the badge on bronze anyway. Fast twitch I can get on silver. This is the only one that I may be debating actually running, or maybe I'll run rise up when I actually get some standing dunk upgraded. But fast twitch would be kind of convenient to be able to actually go up in a very timely fashion, because currently I have to kind of, I don't know, mashing has been kind of tough for me as far as that goes. But again, we'll show the stats and stuff too. I'm still sitting at like 80 field goal percent. Clamp breaker on bronze. We have silver break starter, bronze quick first step, silver vice grip. We don't really have the ability to get dimer or anything like that on this build. It's gonna be a tier 3 badge, and it's not really convenient. I have floor general core badge, and as you can see, it's something that does get progress a little bit easier than other badges. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with how core badging works. You pretty much would just, like, if I take this core badge off, which I actually don't want to do because I've heard that you lose progress to it if you do that, but if I take that core badge off, I would then lose that badge point, because pretty much what I'm getting by core badging it is I'm getting it for free. So just keep that in mind. That's pretty much just how it works. And then for defense, we have bronze challenger, bronze interceptor, silver on workhorse, only for the sole reason that I'm trying to get this brick wall upgraded a little bit. So once I get 1 more strength, or 2 more strength for that matter, actually, I'm going to be able to get silver on this on my next upgrade. So I'm definitely planning to do that. Rebound chaser on gold, definitely a really good badge. And I gotta say, the absolute best budget beast badge so far for me has been box out beast. This on the Hall of Fame level is ridiculous, bro. Like, the fact that you can just worm the mess out of people, you can like hit them with devious worms with this badge right here, and still secure box outs too with it. Such a great badge, dual threat right here. And then we have gold chase down again. You could rock out with the Hall of Fame too. I just am working toward a couple more badge points, and that's it. Like, obviously, as you can see, I put all the extra 4 into defense, and we have 35 unlocked. And yeah, as for the ratings update, here's what you pretty much got if you want to follow a little bit of a plan on your path to 94. I would say what I've been upgrading most recently has been interior defense. I had interior D and block chilling around 90-ish or 80-ish, I should say. as far as like the early stages of this build. So just keep that in mind. There are a couple things that could still use some revisions. Vertical could still go up by 7 as well, so I'm looking really forward to that as far as the rebounding aspect of this build. And again, shot blocking ability, 93 block. We're probably going to put like things like anchor on as far as like a gold level even moving forward as well. So what I'm looking forward to the most, definitely the standing dunk being upgraded, and probably the vertical too. But as you can see, we still have the block to go, and the steal, not a huge deal. Speed with ball, again, not a huge deal. And free throw, I could literally care less. So anyway, that's all video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, for to drop a like, sub if you're new to noties, all that good stuff. Like always, let's try to 2,000 likes. And if you made it to the end of the vid, put Laker in the comments to show support you made all the way through, or put 611, whatever you would like between the two of them. I'm having a lot of fun on this game, man. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm up to. I mean, we've played 150 games, as you can see, 142-8. Literally averaging 9.3 per game, 6.5 rebounds per game. I will say this, the rebounds per game was actually higher at one point as well. I am now making a new build as well, like a 6'9" Ben Simmons style build that I also posted pretty recently. But we'll get to that stuff for sure pretty soon. But anyway, I mean, like as far as the rebounds per game, like this is still eating pretty heavy compared to like Life of Itachi is literally one of the best centers on the game as far as like the 2K League stuff, or like just comp pro am in general, and we're still competing with him. So anyway, like this build is so very capable, and I have put you guys onto a couple gameplays so far. If you want to check those out and see what I'm doing for the rest of the gameplays, definitely recommend. But anyway, this is how I've been dominating on my 6'11" center in 2K23, and I will continue to do so too. I promise y'all that. But anyway, that's all for video. Hope y'all enjoyed. And like I said, if you did, for to drop a like, so if you're new to noties, all that good stuff, and let's try to 2,000 likes. Other than that, take it easy, man. Peace.